What's going on, folks? Ooh, got a frog in my throat right off the bat. That's not a good thing. There we go. I got it. Let me know if you can hear that fan overhead. I got it on high because it's a little warm in here tonight. But if it's bothering you, I can turn it down. Let's see who we got with us here. Let's see who we got. First one in the house. Lynn Stalker. All right. There we go. David Jones is with us. As always, I appreciate it. Looking forward to our next trip to the gun range. Tanny Joe. Yes. That's my girl right there. Pauline Parker made it. Looks like she finally got a notification this week. That's a good thing. Who else we got here? Linda Farrow. Yeah, tornadic activity. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Hopefully you don't get any of that. It'll go overhead. That would be nice. Greg Harmon's with us. Who else we got here? Oh, looks like that's about it right now. Iowa's in the house. There we go.
There's a whole bunch more.
Right there. Well, you see a lot over there that I don't see over here. I don't know what the problem is with this software, but Pennsylvania EMT FF9 is with us. Hill Bill's in the house. My man right there, Donna Brown. Michelle J. from Southeast Tennessee. Glenn Anderson. Yeah, we got a good bunch in here tonight. Metal Textiles with us. All right. Appreciate it, folks. Truly do. Appreciate every one of you being here.
Swackhammer.
Huh?
Swackhammer.
Swackhammer's with us?
Yep.
Don't see him yet, but I'm sure he's in
now
here.
You're caught up.
Let me see here. Oh, I ain't got Swackhammer on my list over here. That sucks. But on my software, my software here don't keep up with YouTube very well, actually. Even though it's supposed to. It don't. But I hope you guys saw the notice. I posted a couple of days ago. This week we finally hit that number I was looking for, right there at 2,500. Look at the subscriptions that came on in the last 28 days. 91 subscriptions. That's awesome. That's where I wanted to get, so I could give you folks a couple of prizes. We're going to give away a couple of those Gas One burners. So hang around, and I'm going to tell you what you got to do to get the chance to win one of those. And I'm only telling people on the live stream. I'm not telling anybody on any videos. They have to watch this live stream to know how to enter that contest. So it's a good thing you're here. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. You guys did it. I didn't do it. You guys did it. You did it for me, and I appreciate it. But we hit that number. I'm going to give away a couple of prizes, and hopefully you'll win it. So I'm going to tell you how in just a few minutes. But right off the bat, I want to introduce a few new members of the household here. That's Vanetta, Fiona, Mayetta, and Clara. Mayella, and Clara. Got us some new yard birds this week.
Little baby dinosaurs.
Yep, little T-Rex. You know, got to have a little T-Rex in the house. But Lady Prepper named them. I usually name our chickens after chicken dishes, like, you know, chicken nugget, chicken parmesan, stuff like that. She didn't want to do that this time.
Ran out of chicken flavors.
Looks like Patty's back with us. All right. Thanks for dropping in. But we got some new members of the family there. And how long does it take them to start laying? About 20 weeks, you said?
Yeah.
About 20 weeks.
Late summer, early fall.
And they're how old? About 10 weeks old now. So
She lays about over 300 eggs a piece a year.
yeah. That breed is supposedly lays 300 eggs a year average.
320 they claim.
There's Swackhammer. I finally got him on my list over here. Thank you for dropping in, buddy. I appreciate it. But hopefully we'll get some production out of them girls here in a couple of months and be eating us some fresh breakfast. The older ones we have, they ain't doing much as far as breakfast goes. They might wind up being dinner if they don't step it up a little bit.
Nope.
But we'll see how that works out. Hopefully it'll work out fine. Here's a little thing that was dropped on me from Cynthia over at the Big Spread Her husband works in a warehouse, and there's a field adjacent to that warehouse. And over the past weekend, FEMA moved in hundreds of trailers in a lot that's right there adjacent to their warehouse. We know they're FEMA trailers because her husband talked to the security officer on premises there, and that's what he told him. But I don't think it's really anything to get excited about. Hopefully, it's just preparations for a possible hurricane this year. So that's a good thing if that's what it's there for. If they're planning on setting up a FEMA camp there, it's not a good place for it. They'll never get me up there, that's for damn sure. But either way, they got them there, and they're not there for nothing. They got a reason for them to be there. So we'll see what it is.
Gulf Coast evacuation if something comes up through like Michael did.
Yeah. I'm glad they got them there instead of trying to have to move them from Louisiana or wherever, just in case we do have a hurricane here this year that tears up a bunch of stuff. Hopefully they learned something from last year. That hurricane was a mess. What we got here? Off the wall prepping. That's a new one. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it very much. So hopefully, you can share some information with us and we can share some with you. And we'll all have switch some good ideas up here. But I appreciate all the new subscribers that came on this week. Hopefully I can help you out along the way somewhere. But, you never know the way the world's going. You need to get all the information you can get, folks, even from an old redneck like me. So let's get on with it. You hear about this one? The Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act is up for renewal this year. And the FBI and the CIA and all of those alphabet agencies are up there begging the Senate to reapprove it so they can listen to your cell phone calls and read your text messages and all that stuff where they invade your privacy. Even though it's the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, they've been using it against Americans since its inception. All the years it's been there, they have been using it against me and you. Every message you send, email, text message, Twitter, whatever, everything. They're recording it all, and they can sort through it and find you at just the push of a button. Bang, and they can see everything you've done. But that's what this is for. And of course, all of those intelligence agencies want to keep track of us just in case. You never know. But hey, honestly, right now, I don't give a damn. They got enough on me. It don't matter. I saw a conversation on another prepper channel a couple of weeks ago, I guess it was, where the guy's talking about going dark. Just everything's getting so bad. He's going to go dark. He's going to get off YouTube and everything. Well, it's too late, dude. They got you. If you've been doing this for any time at all, just 3 or 4 days, they got you. So it's too late to go dark. But they definitely want to keep tabs on us, folks. And of course, the Biden administration's begging for them too. It's ridiculous. And I don't know if you guys heard about the censorship of Adam Schiff that the House voted on. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And it would have passed. They would have censored him. They would have fined him. He would have had to pay for all the lies he told about the Trump collusion, where he sat there and he said he had proof, he'd seen it, and he kept pushing that agenda, and they took a vote to censor him, he would have been censored if it wasn't for these 20 Republicans. These 20 Republicans voted with the Democrats not to censor him. So if your representative is on that in that picture right there, if you see their name, there's a phone number there where you can call them and voice your displeasure. But if you don't want to do that, at least you shouldn't, support these assholes come November next year. They all have to run again in November next year.
Why would they vote that way?
They're rhinos. They're just a bunch of rhinos. So if you see your House member on there, give them a call, leave them a message. They ain't going to talk to you on the phone. But you can damn sure vote against them next year. Get them out of there. They're just Democrats in disguise. That's all they are. And they've been exposed now. So now you know what to do. It's ridiculous that they would vote that way against that guy. They stand and say they support, making America stronger and all of that stuff until it's time to do it. And then they want to crawfish and they ain't got enough ass to back up that mouth. Make them pay for it. Vote against
a lot
it.
of California and New York on that list.
Yeah, well, it's ridiculous what the way this country's going. And that's why, I decided Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube don't like a whole lot when you do gun videos or stuff gun related. Well, I don't give a damn. I've gotten to the point where I know you're going to have some kind of protection. I'm not saying it's time for anything crazy, but it's going to get bad. It's bad now. It's going to get worse, and you're going to have to find some protection. So that's why I decided to do this video on the ammo tonight. You got to get you some ammo, guys. You got to start stocking it. If you don't, then if you don't have enough for what you need, then you just got a short club. You're standing there holding a short club in your hand. But let me move on. I'm about to get off on what I'm going to talk about later. Here's another one here. This is a great little regulation that dropped yesterday. The federal government is now going to regulate toy guns, not just real guns. They want to regulate toy guns. And it's just basically, it was passed down as a rule. It wasn't run through any kind of legislation. It's just something they made up on the fly, where now they're going to start cracking down on toy makers about how realistic their toy guns look. So it's just another step in that communist direction. We know where they're going with this. They're trying to take your guns away from you, your way to protect yourself. And they don't want you to have any kind of ability whatsoever to be self-sufficient in any way against anybody. That's what they're aiming for. That's why they're trying to take all of these, gas ranges out of circulation. And now they're going after heat pumps and, anything that is not run by electricity. They're going after it. Used to be down in Florida. I managed whatever the heck that word is, campground. Was in the Navy school in Orlando. Yeah, that Navy base isn't there anymore. Actually, we're living on it. The house we're in here used to be military housing. So what was the name of that base they had here?
Well, it was the Air Force Base first, and then it became the Naval Training Center.
Yeah, this one's a training center. Well, I can't remember the name of it, but we're living on it. That's for sure. Looks like David made it. All right. David Workman, appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I do. If they get our second, we're in big trouble. Absolutely. The second protects the others. There's 27 total. That other 26 ain't worth a damn unless you got that second one. That Second Amendment protects them all. But, we talked last week about how Gavin Newsom wants a 28th Amendment, which is even more gun control. So he ain't got a shot in hell of getting that going. I mean, I explained last week the process involved in that. He ain't that strong. And there's not enough states in the United States that would support that. So he's pissing in the wind on that one. He just wants to run as the gun control presidential candidate. That's what that's all about. So, hey, good luck with that. I don't care much for that guy. Everything about him looks so fake. I mean, he thinks he's a movie star, I guess. I don't know. But let me get into why, the main reason I came here tonight is ammo storage. Like I said, if you got firearms, you need a lot of ammo, guys. I'm going to recommend a minimum of 1,000 rounds of ammunition for every handgun you have, and a minimum of 500 rounds of ammo for any long rifle or shotgun you have. That's where I think you should be. If you got more than that, or you can get more than that, that's great. That's the very minimum I think you should have. But when you get it, you got to store it. That's for sure. But don't store it like that. Don't just stick it in the top of a closet or in your gun safe. First thing is you should store your ammunition separate from your firearms. That's number one. But when you do store that ammo, don't do this. This is ridiculous. Uh, you know, it's going to go bad. It's that simple. With ammo technology today, it's kind of hard. It takes it a while for it to go bad. It's not like back in the day when the primers would go bad, or the powder even in the casing would soak up moisture. Nowadays it's a lot better, but eventually it will go bad. So you need to store it proper, which is this right here is a copy of the two ways I store my ammo right there. I store some in boxes, and I store some just in the ammo cans themselves. You can pick them up pretty much anywhere, any sporting goods store, or a lot of hardware stores cover them. Sell them. I know Harbor Freight sells them also, and they're pretty cheap. You can get them for $6 or $7 a piece. But a lot of them's not waterproof. They'll be water resistant, where that cap snaps down on there pretty good, but they don't have the gaskets in the top. I'm gonna do a video this weekend showing you how to get around that, take care of that problem. So be on the lookout for that. But when you do store your ammo, some say you can store it in the boxes and it's okay. Some say that it's not okay. Some say you can take it out of the box and it's okay, and some people say it's not okay. Well, as you can see, I store it both ways. That ammo you're looking at right there that's just dumped in the bucket, I probably put that in there about 4 years ago, and it still looks like brand new. The reason why is because I put these moisture absorbers in there. If you'll remember, I posted a video a while back showing you how to make these moisture absorbers. It's linked below, so you might want to go check that out. Very inexpensive, but you need to throw one of these in every one of your ammo cans. But if you got it stored in the top of a closet, like in that first picture, these aren't going to do you any good at all because the space is too big. You're going to get more, especially here in Florida. This air down here is so moist all the time, it's ridiculous. So you need them kind of in a confined area like that ammo can. Some people say that if you store it in the boxes, it's going to soak up moisture. The cardboard will soak up moisture. Well, this prevents that. It's impossible for it to happen with these in there. And even if they're just in the can loose, same thing. These are soaking up that moisture. You don't have to worry about it. Now, the difference is I know for me, if I put them in those cans in the boxes, I can get about 400 rounds in each can, which is, a pretty good amount, but not a lot. But if I put the bullets in there out of the boxes, I can get 600 to 750 rounds in each can. So, it's up to you. The key is use those moisture absorbers on that ammo, guys. That will save it practically forever. As long as those primers stay dry, that ammo will pretty much always be good, especially the way they make it nowadays. There's no doubt. But, get it and get all you can. Watch for sales on the internet. I like to shop at Midway USA. They sometimes have some great sales on ammo. Pick it up pretty cheap. Also, Academy Sports, if you have an Academy Sports in your area, they pretty much always got good prices on ammo. Unless you need something crazy. Your 9mm, your 5.56, 223, even 40 cal. They always got a pretty good price on it. So jump out there and get that when you can, because like I said, you need as much as you can get. Things are getting bad. They're not going to get any better. And, you got to be ready when it happens. Just got an old ammo box at an estate sale for $250. Darn thing weighs about 4 pounds empty. That's one of those old metal ones. Those are good ones. Yeah, and that's a good price. As long as it's not rusted and as long as that gasket is good in the top, you got a damn good deal right there for $250. That's for sure. Wish I could pick up 10 of those for that price.
Yard sales. Here we go.
Yeah, hit those yard sales, guys. Garage sales, estate sales. Hit up things like that. It's summer. There'll be a lot of that going on during the summer. So jump out there and check those out. And, you might find some great deals, but hopefully that'll work out for you. But the main reason we're here, give stuff away. Like I said, we hit that number. Appreciate it. You guys did it for me. When we hit 3,000, I'll give away something else. The higher the number goes, the better, the drawing prizes are going to be. So let's worry about this one right now. To enter, what you have to do is send me an email, theorlandoprepper@gmail.com. In that email, I want the heading to be contest. That's it. Contest. And as you can see from this example right here, it has my email address, the Orlando Prepper. But if your name is different on YouTube than it is on your email account, I need you to put your YouTube screen name in that body of that text of that message. Also, yes, I know I'm getting it from your email, but I want you to type your email right there below your name that I would see right here, like Schwackhammer, J.R. Schwackhammer. I would want to see where it says YouTube screen name, J.R. Schwackhammer. Then I would want you to put your email address. And below that, the state or the country you are in. If you live anywhere in the world where Amazon delivers, you're eligible for this contest. Because what I'm going to do is pay for it through Amazon and ship it directly to you. But just for the heck of it, let me know which state or country you're in. I'm just curious. I know I got a lot of subscribers out there in Europe, some in Africa, a couple in South America. I know I got subscribers all over the world, and I'd like to know who all is entering these contests. Just for the heck of it, I will not keep your email and build an email list. That's a promise. I've never done that. I never will. Not going to do that. Wouldn't do you that way. That's the reason why I want your email in the text of this email you're sending me. I want it in that message, because what I do is copy and paste several of those on one sheet of paper, and then I cut them up and make little tabs, and that's what we draw from. So that's why I need that information. Your YouTube screen name and your email address and the body of that message. Like I said, we're going to give away 2 of those. And if you have any questions, you can shoot me those as well. I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna leave that registration open until what's today? Thursday. Today's Thursday. I'm gonna leave it open until Tuesday at midnight. Tuesday at midnight. Anything received after that will not be eligible. I'm going to draw from the names received between now and Tuesday at midnight. So for your sake, hopefully a lot of people won't enter, but for me, I hope a lot of people see this and a lot of them do enter. I'd like to reach out there. Tammy's already in there. All right. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it.
Those are awesome. Make sure you enter.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Oh yeah, those little burners are really cool. What's Bill got here? We have reason to be here. That's right. I want you to be here so maybe I can teach you something. I mean, like I said, we're talking about that ammo. A lot of people argue about which way is best to store that ammo in the box or out of the ammo. It don't matter as long as you have your moisture absorbers in your can. And your can's airtight, it don't matter how you store it, because those absorbers are going to take care of any moisture in there. And basically, that's what I wanted you guys to know tonight, because it's easy to dump, 500-600 rounds into a bucket, and you think, oh, I got to shoot it before it gets too old. No, you don't. Not anymore. Those days are over. Ammo technology has changed that, guys. It'll last pretty much forever as long as you keep it dry. And that's a good thing. Saves us all money in the long run. But Hillbill wants to know the email address. All right, Lady Prepper put it up there for you. TheOrlandoPrepper@gmail.com. It's easy to do. Let me pop this up here again. Right there, your YouTube screen name and your email address and the location where you live, state or country. That's all I want. What we got here? I love those stoves, but I already have two of them already. Well, if you win one, go ahead and enter. And if you win one, give it to somebody. That'd be a great gift to give somebody. If you're helping somebody prep, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But hey, if you don't want to enter, don't. I just hope you do. I'd like to give every one of you one, but this comes out of my pocket. You know, I ain't got one of them big channels where, you know, these corporations, companies are calling me saying, hey, let's give this away, let's give that away. No, this is coming out of my pocket. So, yeah, I ain't a rich man by any means.
Somebody just had a point. I don't know.
What's that?
They don't like to mixing the different lot numbers just in case there's a bad batch of ammo. Would there be lot numbers on the boxes?
Yep, that's a good idea. If you're afraid of that, you know, mixing up those lot numbers on those ammo boxes, then leave them in the box. It's that simple. Like I said, there are pluses and minuses to both ways. As long as you keep them dry, guys, just keep them dry. They do have bad runs of ammo occasionally. I hadn't heard of one in a while, but you're right. Who put that in there?
EMT.
Okay.
EMT.
Yeah. Pennsylvania EMT. Yeah, you're right. They do have some bad runs occasionally. I haven't seen one in a while, so hopefully that won't happen again anytime in the near future. I hadn't been running through my ammo the way I should. Not going to the range as much as I used to. But especially right now, I got so much going on. I'm trying to do this, trying to keep you guys up to date. I'm also trying to write a book. I'm writing another book. Got 2 storylines going. Hadn't decided yet which one I want to do, but hopefully I'll decide that soon and get it rocking. But I'm working on it every day, and that's a process, guys. If you've never had to write a book, you got no idea how complicated it is. But got to keep your powder dry. Absolutely. That's right. Got to keep that powder dry. But, I mean, I know right now there's a lot being thrown at you in the media. Trump, 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 Trump. UFOs, UFOs, UFOs. Don't pay any attention to it. Just get ready. You know what's coming. We all see it. They hadn't said anything lately about the bank systems. They're still shit. They're going to be bad forever because the banking system's going out of business. Your money's worthless. They're going broke. It's going to cost us all. Like I've said before, get that gold and silver, guys. Once you get that in your hands, they can't take that from you. I don't give a damn how hard they try, unless they show up with a gun, right? I read a book that was written. Okay. Okay. I do that occasionally myself, but they're just trying to distract you with all of this stuff. They really are. Everybody on both sides of that aisle up there, they see that what's going on with Donald Trump is not right. Everybody in America sees that. Unfortunately, there's enough idiots here that think, okay, they're going to get him. I don't care. That's the kind of people that's destroying our country. That's the kind of people you need to stay away from. Just get ready. You get ready. You get your loved ones ready. You get your family ready. I never thought I'd live to see it happen, but it's happening. Get ready. All right, then. I think that's enough. Keep that powder dry, like the man said. That's what this is all about tonight, keeping that powder dry. Watch, your toy guns. They might be coming after them soon. We never know. With this government, you never know. So with that, I'm going to say, send in them emails. I want to see them coming in now. I'd like to see you win one of those little burners. They're nice. They really are. They're easy to operate. And looks like Craig dropped in. Yep. All right. I didn't know you were here. Appreciate you being here. But I want to see you enter that contest, win one of those burners, and let's get that done. So stay strong. Keep prepping. and pray for the United States of America. The Orlando Prepper is out.